Spend the week with me as a music student. I've been at home in Sheffield for reading week, and today was the day I was heading home. So before my train, I watched the final episode of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, and I had some food. And then it was time to head to the station. I had a bit of time to kill before my train, so I went to Superdrug to find this deodorant. It's the Bridgerton collab, but more importantly, it's bergamot scented, which is my favourite. I spent most of my journey listening to Annabelle Dinder's new album, some songs more than once. It's really brilliant. I lost a nail picking my suitcase up from the luggage rack, but we went to Subway after Mike picked me up from the station. I got the real princess treatment and he carried my suitcase all the way home. We had our Subway back at the flat. It's great to be home, everything feels way too clean, and we ended the day with the new episode of Happy Hour. See you tomorrow.
Spend the week with me as a music student. Today was a lot more productive than the previous day. I started by getting ready for my 9 a.m. This was my outfit before I realised that it was way too warm to be wearing that. I headed out and grabbed a coffee, but then I went to my lecture and I found out that it was actually cancelled. So I headed back home and it was a good chance to get some breakfast. Then I headed back out for my second lecture and Mike wore all black to match me. I went to the Corn Exchange after my lecture because I'd lost my favourite earrings and I needed to replace them. And afterwards I did some shopping. I was looking for something in particular, but I didn't actually find it. What I did find was this t-shirt, which I kept on for the rest of the day. One of the things I bought was too big, but I exchanged it on the way to lunch at Trinity Kitchen. And then I headed back for my 4 p.m. seminar. After my seminar it was time for band practice. This is the first one we've had in a few weeks, so we're just getting back into the swing of things. We also prepared a few new songs, and one of them worked better than the other. If you want to see us, our next gig as a band is on the 6th of March in Sheffield. After band practice, we made a quick walk to Aldi. I was going to do this on Wednesday, but it was good to get it out of the way. I could finally buy frozen stuff again since our freezer is fixed, so I had to bin these peas that had frozen into a square. And the last thing I did was eat these spring rolls. See you tomorrow.
Spend the week with me as a music student. I'm not timetabled for anything on a Wednesday, so I just let myself have quite a nice relaxed day. I wore the earrings that I'd bought on Tuesday at the Corn Exchange, and then I headed out to Boots. I'd just run out of some makeup, so I bought a few things that I'd been putting off replacing. I'd thought for a while that my makeup routine as it was too pink, so I bought a curve case to try out the bronzer shades. I bought the shade light as opposed to lighter, because I preferred the warmer shades. It doesn't really show up on camera, but I liked the way it looked. After this I had a few things on my to-do list, but I wasn't too worried about getting it all done. I was pretty chill for the rest of the day. I scheduled my band practice for the next few weeks and made myself some lunch. I thought the machine had been fixed, so I put on a load of washing, but it does turn out the dryer is still broken. And then Mike did me some pasta bake for tea. See you tomorrow! Spend the week with me as a music student. I started by hanging out all my washing to dry, and then I ended up being the first person to arrive to group study. That finished at 12 o'clock and then I had some lunch. After I watched this table football showdown, it was time to head back out to a seminar. I needed some household bits after this, so I went to One Beyond. Then I headed straight home to start cooking. I had my favourite, which is beef noodles. I changed my nails after this because I like having fresh ones before a gig, and then I tackled my mountain of washing up. It only took about 10 minutes, but it felt like a year. So naturally I rewarded myself by going to the vending machine. I got the Diet Coke that I'd been craving. The last thing I did was watch some old Happy Hour with Mike. See you tomorrow! Spend the week with me as a music student. Started my day with coffee and breakfast. I did come to Sheffield this day, because I'm playing my first ever sold out show, supporting Laurie. I packed my suitcase. Then I got ready and did my makeup, and gave my hair a cheeky trim. Then I headed out to my seminar, and I saw this glitch in the Matrix. Then my mum arrived, and we went for some lunch and shopping in Leeds City Centre. I sent out my rice bowl from earlier this week, and we got the same thing again. This time I got brisket. Before we left, we did some shopping at the Trinity Centre. Before we headed back and brought some instruments with us. On the way back to Sheffield, we got some food from Aldi. And the last thing I did was try on some of the clothes I bought in Trinity Centre. See you tomorrow! Spend the week with me as a music student. Today was gig day, which is obviously very exciting. I started the day with red light treatment, and then I packed the bag that I was going to take to the venue. I prepared all my tracks, and when that was done I started to get ready. On this day I brought my outfit with me and got changed in the green room, so I wore something comfy to sound check. And Mabel helped me get ready, of course. Then it was time to head to the venue. Hallamshire Hotel is always a great place to play. After soundcheck I grabbed a burrito and a Red Bull, and then I watched my fellow support act, Lukey B and Deerface, are sick. Then it was time to play. I think it went down really well, and I got changed back into my comfy dress after I sang. Just in time to watch Laurie's set. She's always unreal, and the live dancers were brilliant. It was so great to be back in Sheffield doing my thing. See you tomorrow for the last day. Spend the week with me as a music student. I lost a lot of my footage for this day, so it might be a little bit anticlimactic. I had a slow morning after being out late. I caught up on the Brits before getting ready to go and catch my train. I did my makeup sitting on the floor, and I don't think it looks bad considering. My boyfriend had some flowers waiting for me when he picked me up. And then we pretty much headed straight to band practice. We're getting as much practice in as we can ahead of our gig on Friday. It's our first time playing in Sheffield and our first time playing anywhere outside of Leeds. This is the bassist showing up 20 minutes late. After this, I completely crashed on the sofa. It had been a long week and a really busy weekend. Thank you for spending the week with me.